Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 8th and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 7, and the name of the chapter is cubes and cube roots. There are two exercises in this chapter and we have completed both the exercise and we have completed all the questions given in those exercises. At the same time, today we will wrap up again the chapter using some examples. We are supposed to sort out the examples also. So some of the examples we will do today during this video, and the remaining examples you should proceed as the homework. So we will start with example 2. Example number 2. In this example, first of all we should read, as I told you previously, that you should have your textbooks with you while watching the video, so that you can also read the question and you can understand the information given in the question. So in this example we have to check, is 392 is a perfect cube, and if it is not a perfect cube, then by which natural number we are supposed to multiply 392 to be a perfect cube. So we have to check 392. Is 392 a perfect cube? If not, then by which natural number should we multiply to get a perfect cube? So first of all we will check. So how we will check? First of all we will find the prime factorization of 392 and we will start dividing. As at the ones place we are having 2, so the number is divisible by 2. 2 1 ja 2 and 2 9 ja 18 and 2 6 ja 12. Again the number is ending with 6, so again we can divide by 2. 2 9 ja 18 and 2 8 ja 16. Again we can divide by 2. 2 4 ja 8 and 2 9 ja 18. Now 49 cannot be divided by 2 and it cannot be divided by 3, 4, 5 or 6. It can be divided by 7 only. So 7 7 ja. So we got the prime factorization of 392, and the prime factorization of 392 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 into 7. Now we are supposed to form the triplets. So here one triplet is there, 2 into 2 into 2, and 7 into 7 is not complete. Triplet means 3 numbers should be there. Here 2 numbers are there only, so we have to complete the triplet so that the number becomes the perfect cube. So by which number we have to multiply here? By 7. By 7. After multiplying by 7, then this will become the triplet. So the answer will be, we have to multiply by 7. We have to multiply by 7. And which number we will get after multiplying 392 multiply by 7, and the number will be 7 to the 14, 4 1 7 9 is 63, 63 plus 1 64, 6 7 3 is 21, 21 plus 6 27. So after multiplying the number will become 2744, and that will be a perfect cube. If you will find the prime factorization of 2744, that will be 2 into 2 into 2, one triplet of 2. At the same time 7 into 7 into 7, one triplet of 7, and if triplets are complete, then we can say the number is perfect cube. So we will take one more example, that is example number 3, in which the different number is there and we have to find by which number we have to divide. So the example number 3, we will take in this example the different number is given and we have to find by which number we have to divide in place of multiply. So that is example number 3, and we by which number we should divide, and the number is 53240. 53240. So first of all we will find the prime factorization of 53240 as the number is ending with 0. So this can be divided by 2. 2 2 is 4, 2 6 is 12, 2 6 is 12, then again ending with 0. So 2 1 3 3 1 0, again it can be divided by 2. 2 6 is 12, 1 2 6 is 12, again 1 2 5 is 10, and 2 5 is 10. Now this number is ending with 5, so that number can be divided by 5. So 5 1 is 5, 1 is remaining, 5 3 is 15, 5 3 is 15, and 5 5 is 5. Now this number cannot be divided by 2. 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 1 8. 8 doesn't come in the table of 3, so it cannot be divided by 3. It cannot be divided by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It can be divided only by 11. So 11 1 is 11, 11 2 is 22, 11 1 is 11. Again the number can be divided by 11. So now we got the prime factorization of 53,240. 53,240, and that prime factorization is 2 into 2 into 2, then 5, then 11 into 11 into 11. Now we have to form the triplets. So one triplet is there of 2 and one triplet is there of 11, and that 5 is extra. Now in this question we have to find the natural number by which we should divide. So we should divide by the extra number which is extra. So here the answer will be, we have to divide 53,240 by 5, and if we divide by 5, then 53,240 divided by 5, that will be 1 0, then 6, and 5 1 is 5, then 0 5 6 is 30, 2 is remaining, 5 4 is 20, and then 4, then 8 will be remaining. Yes, so we will get the number 10,648, and if we find the prime factorization of 10,648, we will find the triplets of 2 and triplets of 11, and if the triplets are complete, then we can say the number is a perfect cube. So now we have taken two different examples. Example number 2, in which we have to find the number by which we have to multiply, and example number 3, in which we have to find by the number we have to divide. So whether we are multiplying or whether we are supposed to divide, we are supposed to complete the triplets. So if in case here the question would have been like that, if not, then by which natural number should we multiply? So in case of multiply, we have to complete the triplet of 5. So we are supposed to multiply by 5 into 5, means we have to multiply by 25. So two methods are there. So first one, we can divide by 5, or second one, we can multiply by 25, because in both the cases the triplets will be completed and the number will be a perfect cube. So I hope that you have understood how to find such numbers by which we can if we multiply the given number it becomes the perfect cube, or by which we divide the given number to be a perfect cube. So now the chapter is over. Now you can go through the whole chapter. Means first of all you are supposed to complete all the questions of both the exercise. At the same time afterwards you should try the given examples, and if you face any kind of problem or if you are having any kind of doubt, then you can message us or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubt so that you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbook. Thank you very much.